the wounded knight that bore the rowan shield. Loud and cruel were the ravens' cries that feasted on the field, saying that water cold and clear will never clean your wound. There's none but the witch of the Westmoreland can make thee hale and soon. So turn your stallion's head till his red mane flies in the wind, and the rider of the moon goes by and the bright star falls behind. And queer was the paling moon when his shadow passed him by. Below the hill were the brightest stars when he heard the owlet cry, singing, "Why do you ride this way, and wherefore came you here? I seek the witch of the Westmoreland who dwells by the winding mere. It's weary by the Owl's water, and the misty brake fern way, till through the cleft of the Kirkston past the winding water lay."
I would have to say generous. Since I've known you, you've always been generous with your time, you've been generous with your airplane, and you've been most generous with your sailboat. As far as your time goes, it seems like there's never a situation where when a friend is in need that you're not willing to go and see what you can do to help them out.
One word that describes him, I think I said last time, looking for adventure.
Yeah.
And you said, Catherine?
You're going to say grabbing life with both hands?
In one word, I would describe my dad is adventurous. He's always on one adventure to the next, from doing yoga to going on boating trips to flying in airplanes to making dinosaurs.
Whenever we think about you, we always think of oops.
What I like about you, I think, is having fun with you. I'm looking forward to when you come home, and yeah, I'm just very happy.
If I were to say one word that describes Dad, I would have to say teacher. He taught me so much. When as a child, I thought he knew everything. He had the answer to every question. It wasn't until I went to university that I realized that there was more in the world that he knew, but nobody's perfect.
Teacher. Jim's always been the kind of guy that wants to take me out and show me how things work and explain how things work, whether it's going out in his airplane or explaining things about stuff on a farm. Jim's always been the kind of guy to let me know the ways of the world.
Do you have a word, you think, that would describe my dad for you?
I think he's my Renaissance man.
Renaissance man, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, that guy can do just about anything.
I think the best word that I could use to describe Jim would be the word genuine.
It's when Jim and I went canoeing for the first time. That was in spring of, I think about 1973 or 1974. We went canoeing on the Red Deer River, and within a couple hours of starting on the trip, we managed to tip the canoe over and get soaking wet. So we spent the whole night sitting around the fire, drying our clothes, trying to figure out if this is what we wanted to do for an adventure or not. So the one good thing is that the wine bottles that we had tied into the canoe in the paper bag didn't fall out, so we had wine to drink.
I would have to say it was probably when we were working at the Provincial Museum, and Somebody tried to glue in the last sheet of plexiglass while it was still inside the container. You remember that? I've never forgotten it, and I probably still have reoccurring nightmares about it.
I think when we were restoring that old rifle and he hauled out a can of black powder, I think that capped the whole thing. I thought, where did Jim get black powder from? Why the hell did he want black powder?
Backyard playing catch. The time I got hit in the head when the sun started to set because it fall very well. Or when we would go cross-country skiing together when we lived in Prince George, or even just skiing together when we lived in Edmonton.
When he's in the midst of a good sail is one of the fondest memories I will ever have of Jim.
My most memorable times with Jim were all those flights to Grand Prairie, spending long hours visiting all the while.
My most memorable time spent with Jim would have to be 2 sunny summer days spent sailing on the Ghost Reservoir.
When him and I went out on the Ghost Reservoir and we got caught in a gale force wind on his sailboat, and we had to get the sailboat back to the marina.
Let me look into my crystal ball. I see a sailboat, and I see someone teaching a yoga class on the beach. Oops, I think the class just ended. The bakery boat pulled up.
And where's Jim going to be in 10 years from now? Well, I know one thing for sure. He's definitely not going to be playing canasta or cards. He's not going to be sitting at home. He's going to be out adventuring. He's going to be in his boat. And he's just going to be living the life.
He'll be sailing and doing yoga.
What I think Jim will be doing in 10 years, still going on adventures, probably sailing adventures such as around Vancouver Island or down the west coast of North America.
10 years from now, you'll be still doing yoga. I think you'll be into your adventures and you'll be a lot calmer because
I think he'll be grabbing life with both hands.
What he's going to be doing in 10 years, I think he's going to be an astronaut because he changes professions all the time.
Hopefully he'll still be drawing hoops in particular, and Fred the rubber tree. And hopefully sailing the open seas and enjoying a beer or two with many good friends.
Hi Jim, we want to say happy 60th birthday. We love you. Happy birthday. We love you. Love you, Grandpa.
Hey Jim, just to wish you a big happy birthday and all the happiness that you can have for your 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, Jim. You're getting up there. Won't be long until you're 80.
60 doesn't mean nothing. 60 is just another point there of reference. And I think she knows that fully well. She just get to that point and go, oh, what am I going to do next?
Happy 60th birthday, old man. You know you've earned it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I know that I did when I turned 60, and the reason that was, Jim, is because you were there. I love you, Jim. Happy birthday.
I wish you the biggest, bestest, everest 60th birthday. If I had pistachios to give you, I would give you them. I love you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy